Hello everybody, this is Des, talking to stuff here at Kadesi, and first off, oh boy, oh my god, this episode is, well, I'll get to that in a moment. First, a couple of things. One, sorry if I, cough or something or sound sort of raspy. I have a bit of a hay fever since at Jester and Fall, I always get, a cold or something every time the seasons change. Yeah, so if I sound weird or if, I cough a lot, that's why. Two, just so you guys know, Katie, it was announced that Katie will not be, on High Rollers for the next few weeks, because she's away in Scotland, and she's going through a lot of things, trying to get better, so, Katie, doubt you're watching this, but if you are, best luck for you, hope things get better soon, and y'all better go send your love to Katie Morrison on Twitter, because she deserves it, she's the best girl, and I love her. And finally, the dad account this week, it was 4. I did not win again. Good. But yeah, anyways, that said, let's get into this episode because, oh boy, was this an episode. But, to be honest, even though this is definitely an episode, in all honesty, this is the episode I've kind of been waiting for, and you'll see why in a moment. I'll talk about it in a bit, because it happens, halfway through the episode, but oh boy. Anyways, beginning of the episode, they're just talking stuff. Nova's talking about, Tiangong, and saying that she can turn him into a hammer, I guess. And, they're all wondering, what exactly is Tiangong, and whenever Nova tries to, really interact with him, there's rarely any words that come out, one word or so at the most. She never really has a conversation with it, but she kind of meditates, sort of, with Tiangong, trying to connect with it, clear her mind and stuff, and all she can get out is the word hungry. So, what I got there is Tiangong wants to eat a sword. Obviously not that, but, wants its power. They also, talk about a few things. They elect Quill as leader, and, oh yeah, and they also say that Ayla's gone. She got bored. She just got bored. But anyways, yeah, they talk about some things with the group and stuff, elect Quill as the official leader, which, oh boy, Tom Hazel as the leader. And then Lucius goes to the bulletin board to see if they have any more group suggestions. Now, this is where, something cool happens, because a lot of them are actually, or if not all of them, are actually, fan suggestions, from the Reddit page, because they had, a bulletin board Reddit page on the Reddit, and they talk about, and, Mark took some of the names from there and, give it to the citizens for the guys, which, looks like they haven't really chose any of them, but, hey, worth a shot. It's also there that they make fun of the name Broken Sky. Now, if you guys don't know, if you didn't watch the late fall season, the Broken Sky is the big baddie, the main terrorist group / cult, aka the worst combination known to human man. From the, first campaign, it was run by Princess Felania, who was, the main big baddie of the entire series. And, I'm glad they didn't choose that name, because I don't want them to be named after something bad that's light years away from, Iraq. Anyways, yeah. So, basically, and then afterwards, Nova sort of meditates and, sees, Tiangong, on the ship and stuff. And when she opens her eyes again, she hears the word good. Obviously being Tiangong. So, and, so basically, yeah, pretty much Harvey, I think, he turned into a hammer. I'm not really 100% sure how these sort of warlocks work. But, basically, Nova's reaction is oh, interesting. But yeah, anyways, what happens next is, Quill goes around asking people about, Brent. The Brent Brent guy. And, hang on, I wrote his last name down somewhere. Brookstone, Brent Brookstone. They ask about him, because, he has sort of a bad rep, but, maybe it's, wrong or whatever. And from what Quill gathered, he came from a poor family that owned a farm, but it was wiped out by wild elves, which makes it no surprise that he doesn't like wild elves. And, he lost his parents soon after due to illness, and he worked until, he struck some luck and bought some mining equipment and started the mining business. So, Quill's he seems like a pretty decent guy. He just had some bad luck and not some very good men, because Mark pointed out that he respects anyone who works hard, but he doesn't really check, the background of the people he hires. He could hire, drunks or past thieves or whatever, and, he'd still hire them. He also learns that he has 6 kids and a wife. But, Quill thinks, he's, he sounds like a decent guy, nothing too bad. You can understand where the sort of racism comes, and it's probably a good thing Ayla isn't here, though I'm not gonna lie, I would have loved to see that interaction. But yeah. They talk some more, and basically they get ready and stuff, take a shower. Nova gets, Sentry gets, an oil change, or they have an oil bath thing. And then they go to dinner with with Brent and his family. And, they introduce themselves, see your kids and stuff. Now, it's good. I'm going to point out that, his 2 older kids, Finn, and I forgot what his oldest daughter's name was, are not there. He says they're out working. But, his younger kids are there. And, they seem, very interested. They have a lovely dinner. And Mark says nothing goes wrong. And, nobody was, really nobody was expecting that. Last episode, everyone was like, this is a trap. Something's gonna go wrong. You're gonna, poison the food. But they have a nice dinner. And then, then dessert comes out and all that. But then, Harvest Guard comes, knocks on the door, and tells the group that something happened. They need a group of adventurers. They need to go to the inn right now. And so they go, and they see 2 lifeless bodies that are Yusuf and Corin. When that happened, I was like, no! We found out 2 people died. There are 2 lifeless bodies, and then it cut to break. We didn't know who they were until after the break. When I found out, I was like, no! No way! I was not expecting a major death 10 episodes in! Oh my god. Oh my, but yeah, I was, and Quill goes to look for Vala, and he looks around, Vala's nowhere to be found. And so, I gotta admit, I have to point out that, the RP from the players is amazing at this point, because, some of them look worried, some of them look very sad, Sentry's oh my god, if only we did something, and, Quill's, frantically looking for Vala, Lucy, we see a whole other side of Lucius, where he's, paying his respects, and Nova's, freaking out, props to those guys, that was some good RP, I felt that, it's oh dang, they really feel it. Yeah, that's why I love these players and stuff. But yeah, anyways, a lot of people in town are blaming this on Ayla, which of course the group, especially Nova's no, Ayla would not do that. She left this morning, she got bored, she's gone, she wouldn't do this. But a witness says, say that, that they did see someone, sort of drag out Ayla. Someone about 7 feet tall, gray skin, tattoos, had Vala over their shoulders, and had, sort of bruises and a chain, blade thing. And they were heading towards the north gate, I think. Either the north gate or east gate, I'm not 100% sure. so they go out, they try to, they like gotta see if they can find anything, and they see tracks of 4 horses, and so they're like, we need to go get Vala, so they go to rent horses. Takes a while because apparently Nova's never ridden a horse, and it's fun. But yeah, they rent the horses, and they go for a few days until they find some woods. Arville offers to take the horses to Gold Throne, but obviously the party doesn't want to lose another NPC, so they're like, okay, we need to keep Arville here. We are not losing Arville. We already lost Yusuf and Korn. We are not, and Val is missing. We are not losing Arville. So they try to tell. So Nova tries to tell the horses to go back to Roseville or what it's done. Back to the farm town thing. I forgot what it was called. But they're kind of dumb because their horses is like, and she fails. But then Sentry tries, and then she succeeds with that, and horses go off. And so they go into the woods, and like they sort of keep like a lookout and stuff or anything, and they come across a family of peace walkers that have deer trait. Like Lucius goes up to them and it's like we're not here to hurt you guys. We're just trying to find a group of murderers. They kidnapped someone we know, and luckily they're nice and they don't attack them. Mark says he got really lucky with that roll, and they say that they saw someone like that looked like a Goliath, and like thought they were holding a bag, but could have been a smaller human. But that's not it. There were 2 teenagers, a boy and a girl. And like right away, everyone is shouts like, "Oh my God, those are the Brookstone kids! Those are the Brookstone kids!" Like, dude, Brookstone did this. Brent Brookstone did this. Like, what I'm wondering is what I'm thinking is like, why do they want Vala? Like, do they know something we don't? Are they working with the Court of Shadows? Because I forgot to mention. I forgot to write this down. The Goliath had, like, some sort of, like, power. It's, like a mutation or a curse or something that, like, he could sort of blend in the shadows or, like, walk through shadows or something like that and sort of just disappear. I'm not 100% sure what that is, but, I might try to look into that. And, but basically, like, they find out that, like, they need to, like, who took Vala, and I'm wondering why they took Vala. I'm curious. Like the Goliath, like, when it was just Goliath, I was like, okay, maybe the Court of Shadows hired this dude, or, like, maybe he works for them already, or something like that. But, like, the bride sounds, why? Why? Like, they must know something we don't. But they sleep the night. They sleep for the night, and then they go fast, like, towards tracks, like where Vala, probably where they went with Vala. And then all of a sudden Lucius sees something in the trees, like something sort of tall, sort of looking at them. And Echo goes to investigate, finds a stomped out campfire and a few loose tracks. But all of a sudden, like, Echo turns and sort of stops and sees this Goliath with a mace and sorry guys. I think kills Echo, and Sentry takes 4 psychic damage. And that was the end of the episode. Like, Jesus Christ, what a cliffhanger. Sorry, I need a drink after all that. And for my throat, oh my God. But yeah, that was like, okay, so here's the thing. I've been waiting for, so far I really like the Aerois, but, like, there's nothing really keeping me really hooked. I was sort of waiting for that big oomph moment. Like, Like, the moment where something big happens, like big happens, like major, like, oh my god, this is major, how are they gonna fix this? And this episode 10, finally delivered that. I am so glad. Like, now I'm truly invested. Now I'm wondering, like, shit, what's gonna happen next episode? Like, oh my god. But yeah, that's basically this episode, guys. Like, I am very much looking forward to the next episode. Like, oh my god. like, I couldn't wait to talk about this episode. Man, I need to, like, put out, I'm gonna wait to, like, put out theories. So I need to think about some theories, like why they want Vala, or how, like, what do they know about Vala? Or it's like, what's gonna happen to Vala now? Is she, like, gonna stay with the party or something? Gonna stay with Arvel? I don't think she could stay with Arvel, because, like, whatever she has, people obviously want her badly. Like, they're gonna stop at nothing to get to her. So she needs to be constantly on the run, or she needs to be brought wherever the hell Yusuf and Korn were gonna bring her. Like, what I'm also wondering is if there was any way to stop this. Because, like, stop their death. Like, check on them before. But I don't know. But yeah, this is crazy, man. There's a wild episode. I can't wait to see what happens next episode. But yeah, I'm gonna go because my throat is killing me. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.